Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Blizzard Gamer here. Today I'm gonna be playing some Clash Royale, and I've been working. Actually, last video, link in the description for that video if you haven't watched it. And that deck, well, I did a bit of tweaking to it, and I came up with this deck. Well, all I changed was the Goblin Hut, which was right here. I changed it for an epic, which was the balloon. And you guys know a balloon giant is great together, because I don't know, but they actually do work. And so I was like, if that works, why can't I add a witch to it? So this is what I came up with. Let me open this chest up real quick. All I get is shit in this thing. Shouldn't have said that, but who cares? Well, here we go. Not this is some of the replays I did. As you see, that was right there. I changed it out for balloon, and it was bomb. Literally, it was a bomb deck. Nobody could beat it so far. And you can copy this deck. Feel free to copy it. And yeah. So here we go. Got my giant. This is the great. I don't know what to call this deck. I'm just gonna call it Giant Balloon Witch. Giant Balloon Witch deck, which is just pretty simple. There we go. Drop down a witch to take care of that prince. And usually some people have, you should have an Inferno in your deck, because you can easily take down a giant, and that's the counter for the giant, of course. But if you have a zap on you, that's the best way to not let your giant die, of course. Still keep him alive. And in the next video, next replay, same thing happens. You want to keep them alive, so the witch and the balloon can do work. While everybody's distracted on the giant, the witch stays behind, and the giant and the balloon does the most damage. So you want to keep the balloon alive as much as you can, and the witch and the giant. Actually, you should keep all three of them alive. They should add a heal spell in this, because that would just make this better. That's what I think. If you have other ideas, leave them down below in the comments. So this is where I protect my witch. I drop my giant right in front of the Valk, and I drop my balloon. And he has the goblins, spear goblins, of course. Those guys do a lot of damage to any air troop, of course, to the balloon. I did not know why. I don't know why, but none of the minions died. I don't know why, but whatever. So this is the point where he drops his hog rider. I dropped the giant. The hog rider stays back. That was great. That was a good push. Not a good push, but a good counter, because the giant kept pushing the hog rider back, and that's what led me to not let the hog rider, touch my tower. And that's how I won. Not like the whole simple thing, but that's how I won with this deck. And just using those 3 troops, you can take down a tower pretty quick. And after that, if you're having a hard time hard time getting the king's tower down, well, just go on defense, try to take down his tower, other tower if you can. But if you can't take down his king towers for some reason, then just defend. And this is why the cannon is good for defending. So I dropped down my cannon to distract the Valk. Valk distracts, and that's a good thing for me. But this right here, my skeletons, of course, distracted the Valk. My witch stayed alive, did not take any damage. I dropped my giant. This is so perfect right now. This is going. Alright, so here we go. This is what you want to do when the Inferno locks onto your giant. You want to zap it if you have the zap spell. And my musketeer stayed behind, took care of the goblins and the bomber. Now this is the point where he left the game. He was like, nope, F it, I'm leaving, bye bye. So he leaves. I was so happy because then I just got free trophies. Here we go. And yeah, so I will show you another replay, of course, using the spawner deck, of course. I'm not gonna do it actually. You know what? Let me. So today was a good day for me because I found the witch in the shop, and I really wanted to upgrade her. As soon as I bought it, it was for 2,000 gold. Didn't have enough. Still need to upgrade her. And the cannon. So whatever you can, try and upgrade it. I'm not gonna do an attack because I will crash like I did in the last video. But yeah. So here's another replay of me losing with this deck. Not with this deck with the balloon in it, but a different deck. Right here. See? I used what I shouldn't have used. The most hated card in this game. But for some reason, this was the closest one. I'll show you it. Please don't judge me. I really do hate this card. But I had an idea for a video, but I was like, nah, forget it. So I'm gonna show it in this video. I don't know why. This was so hard to get his tower down. And that's good. Whatever he did, that's what you should do whenever you face an expo in this situation. So I drop my hard glider, mini P.E.K.K.A, and the knight. He freezes it, and this is where he doesn't do a lot of damage to my tower, but we both have a draw, of course. So I dropped my Tesla to try and take down the knight and the musketeer, but it didn't happen because he zapped it. And this is when I dropped, not the expo, of course. Why do I do this? So this is I'm just waiting for him to drop something. So I was like, F this, drop my P.E.K.K.A. He goes with the hog glider. This is when I should have actually not zapped, but should have used the fire spirits. And my P.E.K.K.A. and my knight did take down 2 of the barbarians and the what are you called? The Valk. And yeah. So this is where I drop the worst card in the game. I believe. I think. I don't know. Did I? No, this is when I drop it. I drop my musketeer, followed up by the mini P.E.K.K.A, knight, and the zap. Get ready, and I drop my zap, and then I drop another Tesla, and I do get, he throws his arrows. I get ready to throw. This is where he does a lot of damage to my tower, but somehow I managed to keep my tower still on around full health. It's like 3 in a row. swords right there. 1, 2, 3. If you can see it. This is where I dropped my X-Bow. I don't know why I get excited, but I dropped my X-Bow. Look how much damage it did. So, I dropped my freaking... Why am I doing this? So I dropped my Hog Rider. Look at this. Look at this. He freezes it. If he didn't have a freeze spell, I would have won. But he did have a freeze spell. And he distracted my X-Bow. This is when we just distracted the troops from not getting to our tower. He drops his prince. This is when I'm nervous. I'm flipping through cards as fast as I can. Zap! Fire. I do Tesla right away. Look how close that was. I don't know what that is. That must have been a glitch or something. Look how close it is. This close. This is close. He drops the barbarians. I should have dropped my zap. Too late. And this is the point when I was like, forget it. Who cares? There we go. Overtime. Finish in overtime. Took a whole time. All of it. White Horse is their clan. Our clan, if you do want to join, I'll see if we have enough space for us. Well, 2 people's on. I'm gonna take it. Come on. I know you could pop up. Come on. I need to type stuff. You can have the next. And that. Just donating to Clanmates. I am Thunderbolt. Nice to see you. That's not me, though.